Hello, welcome to It Takes Two. It Takes Two is the fourth activity in the initialization chapter of Learn to Code 2. Alright, up at the top it says, our challenge today is to create two character instances and have them work together to solve the puzzle. Okay, two character instances, have them work together to solve the puzzle. So it looks like we're going to, down here, declare a expert to be a instance of the type expert. So let's just do that right away. So if we say our type expert in here, open close parenthesis, that creates an instance of expert. And down here, character is going to be an instance of character. Okay, and we saw in recent activities that character is just like a byte character. And expert has all the same properties, or at least many of the same properties and behaviors of a character, except that it can also open locks and close locks, or turn locks up and turn locks down, which are useful for moving platforms up or down. Okay, so let's run this puzzle after we create our two instances. And there's our expert over on the far side dancing away, and there's our character, the green character, standing on the arrow facing a gem and a switch. And those are the only two things we need to get in this puzzle, is one gem that's out in this center island and a switch over on the far side. So it looks like if we can move that purple platform down, we can get to the gem, and if we can move the green platform up, we can get to the switch. So I suggest, since the gem is closest, we tackle the gem first, which means we're going to need to move the purple platform down. Okay, so look carefully over here. Here's a green lock over here, right next to the character, and then on this side is a purple lock. So if we can bring our expert over to that purple lock first, we can unlock it or move the platform down and go get that gem. Alright, so if that's our task to begin with, let's think about if there's any way we can write some functions that we can repeat, find a pattern that we can put into a function so that we can avoid typing in too much code here. So the expert, we know the expert is going to need to turn right in order to head towards the purple lock. Then he's going to need to move forward 1, 2, 3 up the steps, turn right again, and move 1, 2 up to the purple lock. So move 3, turn right, move 2 will be the algorithm to get to this purple lock. Now, if we write that into a function, it looks like we might be able to do that again when we come get the green lock over here. After we leave the purple lock, starting right here, up here is move 3 up the steps and turn right, and move 2 up to the green lock. So that simple little set of commands might be a good thing to abstract into a function. Okay, so let's start that right away. We'll say func, and I'm going to call this expert move 3 then 2. Move 3 then 2. Just give it a name like that. Okay, and in here, really simply, we're going to have the expert move forward 3. So I'll do that in a for loop for I in 1 to 3. Expert move forward. Expert dot, and here are all the things the expert can do. We want the expert to move forward 3. Okay, that's the first thing, and then the expert needs to turn right. Expert.turn right, and then we'll follow it up by 2 more move forwards. So for I in 1 to 2, expert.move forward. Okay, so there we've got a nice function we can call at least once, maybe twice, which will have him move 3, turn right, and then move 2 more. Okay, so let's test this out here. Let's have our expert head over to this purple lock. Okay, so to do that we need to get facing the right way on the path. So that's an expert dot turn right. And now if we call expert move 3 then 2, he should get over to the purple lock, and then we can have him turn left and open the lock, or move turn the lock down to get our platform to move down. So expert turn left, and then expert dot turn lock down. Let's try that and see if it works. So we'll run our code. So there goes the expert. It's going to turn, well, that's the wrong way. We didn't want him to turn right, we wanted him to turn left. So expert turn left here before he heads up the path. I don't know why none of you told me that was a mistake, interrupted me. Here we go, let's try this again. Expert turn left. Okay, there we go. Now he's calling move 3 then 2. Turn right, move 2, turn left, and work on the turning the lock down. Okay, that worked pretty well. That platform doesn't look like it's on the right level yet, so apparently we need to turn the lock down twice. So let's add another one here. Expert.turn lock down. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and in our main program here add a little comment that says something like take the expert to the purple lock. Okay, and then here we'll say character, move the character to collect gem. Now we have a couple possibilities. We could wait until both these, we could have the expert go now and take care of the green lock to bring the green platform up at the same time, or we could go ahead and get our green character over to the gem and collect the gem. I'm going to do that. I'm going to take turns with these two. So first we'll move the expert over here to do the purple lock, and now we'll move the character to collect the gem. So this is just going to be for our character. It's going to be move forward to and collect the gem. But before we just write that in our main program, let's look, there's a pattern here as well. For example, once we get our green platform up, that's going to be another move forward to and toggle the switch. So maybe it makes sense to abstract this out into one function here for our character, which is move forward to and collect gem or toggle switch. So let's go ahead and write that one here. Func character move to collect or toggle. Okay, something like that. So our character here, to do that, we're going to say character dot move forward. We'll do it in a for loop and do it twice. For I in 1 to 2, character dot move forward will happen twice. And then here, if he's on a gem, we'll collect it. So if character dot is on gem, we're going to say character dot collect gem. Else if character is on a closed switch, we will toggle the switch. So character dot toggle switch. Okay, so we have a nice little abstract idea which just moves the character to and then deals with a gem or a switch. Okay, so we can call that in this little section here, and then we're ready to go from here to here and get the switch, we can call it again there. Okay, this is why we write functions, to abstract ideas and to be able to use them in multiple places in our code. Okay, so here's the first time we've got the expert over. We've presumably lowered the purple platform. We'll see if that works. And then here we want to do character move to collect or toggle. So let's try this out and make sure we have our gem collected at the end of this. Here we go. Expert's going to turn left this time. He's calling his move 3 then 2. Turn left. He's going to lower the platform twice. The lock. Turn lock down. Turn lock down. That looks better. Now we're going to call character move to collector toggle. And boom, we got the gem. Okay, halfway done. Let's do the same or similar thing now to go get our expert over to this green lock and turn it up so that we can raise the platform, the green platform. Okay, let's add a comment to signify that's what we're doing in this part of the code. Take the expert to the green lock. Okay, you see how these comments help us see when our code gets long. You know, if we have a bug in our code, we know what part of the code it's in by looking at our comment. For example, if the expert messes up on the way to the green lock, we know we don't have to worry about any of this because this is all the code we wrote to get him to the purple lock, and that works fine. We can come right down here to the code right after, take the expert to the green lock, and debug the code inside there. Okay, so the first thing we want to do is turn him to the left, get him going in the right direction. Expert.turn to the left. Now, we know we have part of this handled, the last part of this, where he's going to move 3, turn to the right, and move up 2. Let's get the first part of this written, though, where he's going to move 2 forward, turn to the right, and then move 3 to get partway across this wall right here. Okay? And we could just do this in the main program, but I like the idea of putting this in a function as well. Mostly because the main idea is very similar to this function right here. And we can just copy this, in fact, and instead of having I'm going to go ahead and paste it in here, and instead of having a function called expert move 3 then 2, this one is going to be expert move 2 then 3. Right? Because that's what he wants to do here, is just move 2 forward, then turn right, then move 3. Okay, move 2, then 3, and all I need to do here is change this to be move forward 2, the turn right stays, and this changes to a 3. Okay, so that's the first thing we're going to want to do here. I'll copy this, copy, and we'll have after our expert does this, we'll call expert move 2, then 3. And then right after that, we want to call expert move 3, then 2. Okay? So that should take him all the way over to the green lock. Right? Here's the part that does the expert move 2, then 3, from here, then down 3 to here. Here's the part that moves him 3, then 2 to there. Okay? So after that, supposedly this works, let's go ahead and say expert.turn to the left to get him facing the green platform, and then let's just trust that this is going to work, and we'll say expert.turn lock up, and let's give this a try here. So hopefully by the end of this, both platforms will be in the right location for character to get over to the switch. Okay, expert's taking care of the purple. Move it down 2. Character will now move 2 and collect or toggle. In this case, it's a collect. Ah, we did it again. We turned the wrong way. That's not the way we wanted expert to go. We don't want to turn left in here. We want him to turn right. I'll fix that, turn right. And let's run it again. Again, why didn't you say something? All right, here we go. I can run this a little faster. Comes up here. Going to move the purple platform down. There we go. Now he's moving 2, then 3. 1, 2, 3. And then he's moving 3, then 2 with the turn to the left and going to turn the lock up. All right. The green platform is ready to go. So now it's a simple matter of have character, let's say, move character to toggle switch. Move character to toggle switch, and we do that again. So it's a good thing we wrote this nice function here, because we can just call it one more time, and that should solve the puzzle for us. Okay, let's go ahead and run this faster, make sure it works. Then I have an interesting activity for us to try after this. Okay, he's lowering the purple platform. Call character move to collect. All right, we saw this works before. Move 2, then 3, then move 3, then 2. Turn to the left, move the platform up, and then call character move to or collect or toggle again. And we did it. Okay, our two characters are quite happy about this. That's good. Okay, I have a little fun activity for you to try here now. Okay, from this point, I'm wondering what would happen if we were to turn our green character around, have him move forward 1 onto the green platform, and then let's let the expert take him for a ride. Okay, remember in the past, a couple activities ago, we had the expert launch the character into space by calling turn lock up 30 or 50 times or something like that to keep going up, 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 higher and higher and higher. This time, I'd like you to put the character on the green platform and have the expert move it down 50 times and see if we can get the character to go under the water, through the bottom rock of the island, and down out the other side, way below the floating fantasy island here. Okay? Got the idea? Move the character at the end here, right where we are now, add some more code to the end to turn the character around, move him onto the green platform, and lower him 50 times down. Okay? Pause the video, go ahead and do that. I'll wait for you, and then when you're done, come back and I'll do the solution here as well. Okay? All right, see you in a bit. Okay, welcome back. Welcome back. So our idea here is we're going to turn the character around here. So let's go ahead and put a function up in here that says function character turn around, which is a simple character dot turn right, character dot turn right. Okay. So after we do that, we'll just move the character forward. So down here, let's say send character for a ride under the island. Okay. So let's do that. Character turn around. Now character dot move forward onto the green platform. Now we want to do 50 times. We want the expert to move the platform down. So for I in 1 to 50, or I in 1 to 50, expert dot turn lock down. Okay, so hopefully when this happens, the character will go down through the water, out through the rocks, and emerge out the bottom other side here. All right, let's give this a go. Again, run it faster. That's a good idea. This takes a while. Okay, there goes our expert. He's handling the first part of the puzzle. I'm going to turn the purple platform down twice. Character gets the gem. He moves 2, then 3. Then he moves 3, then 2. Turn to the left. Handle the green. platform, raise it, and call character move or toggle. Now the character turns around and moves forward, and the expert starts turning the lock down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold your breath, character. Hold your breath. Okay, he's holding his breath. Oh, there he goes. Okay, hopefully this all works out fine, and our character will emerge from the other side here. Don't see him yet. This could be bad news. Come on, expert, you can do it. Wait, there it is. I see it coming down the other side. There he is. Okay. So the expert and the character are working together to let the character explore areas of this domain that have never been seen before. He's heading down into the abyss of Fantasy Island here. All right. Main reviews here. Again, we had two instances, an instance of expert and an instance of character, and they were required to work together to solve this problem where we had to collect a gem and toggle a switch. And in the process, we, of course, used our good practice of abstracting complex things out of some small details. So we had this move 3 then 2 function and a move 2 then 3 function that we got to call a couple of times, and that really allowed us, once we wrote those, to just not think about the details of getting around from one lock to another. And we also had this idea here. This is a nice function which moves the character 2, then collects or toggles depending on whether he's on a gem or on a switch. Okay? All right. Good work, everybody. And character's still going down. Experts helping him go farther and farther. So good work. We'll see you all next time.